After taking a 2-1 series lead over the number 1 seed Mavericks, we head back home for Game 4 of the Western Conference semi-finals. Here's some of the headlines from the other playoff matchups. The Orlando Magic win Game 3. They still trail 2-1 to the Miami Heat. As you can see, that's just news from a previous game. Celtics topple the Bulls and lead the series 2-1. The Rockets are on their way to sweeping the Memphis Grizzlies, and that's pretty much about it. Zach Randolph at 21-4, Mike Conley at 18-2. As you can see also as well, Yao Ming 26-9. Looks like it's time for Game 4.
Caron Butler getting ready for the game. Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. With Clark Miller, great to have you with us. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and...
Desperate men do desperate things. But the question is, are the Mavericks a desperate team as we begin Game 4? As I've said, if we win Game 4, we take a 3-1 series lead and we head back to Dallas for Game 5 and a potential end if we win that game. But that doesn't happen unless we win this game at home. And I have to say, out of all the games we played against Dallas, this is probably the best game that we've played so far, and by far the best game I played this season. I really feel like I stepped up today as far as the team, and not just me but the team. As you can see, Brandon Roy gets the pump fake, a blocking foul on Brendan Haywood, and one play to give Brandon Roy an extra point to extend the lead by 3. But our main focus was defense. Defense and going to the line. As you can see, my signature step back jump shot right there to give us the lead, extended to 5. Aldridge left unmarked in the paint. As we enter the final 6 seconds, as you can see, we've got one less rebound than the Dallas Mavericks. I'm too late there with a step back, but I do make that shot, and if I had another second, we would have been up by 7. But yeah, we're playing very well here. As you can see, Nicholas Batum wide open. He just pulls up in Jason Terry's face, nothing but net, and that's a 7-point lead. Sloppy turnover for the Dallas Mavericks, and Rudy Fernandez coming back into the series. He hasn't really shown himself in this series like he's done earlier on in the season, but he's back. They made the mistake of leaving Nicholas Batum wide open. I'm guessing that they didn't watch last game. We did have some sloppy possessions right there. Nicholas Batum releasing that free. 10ths of a second before the shot clock violation. Aldridge, that goes around the rim and it's in. And as you can see, we're up by 8 as we enter the last 3 minutes. I get Jason Kidd up for the pump fake. Reverse slam. A baseline slam over Dirk Nowitzki. I haven't really been able to dunk the way I've been wanting to dunk this season, but that felt good to be able to dunk like that. LaMarcus Aldridge there gets a bit of a block right there, and Brandon Roy wide open for 3. And now the lead is it's 6. I was about to say 15, but it's 6. The Mavericks made a slight comeback in the second, but Marcus Camby passes it back to LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge misses, and we're heading into the second half up by 6.
And welcome everyone to HP at the half. Second round action is in full swing. Let's break it down. A pair of good players, both putting up good numbers in tonight's matchup. And back to the Rose Garden we go. Third quarter about to bloom in Portland.
It's time to put the Dallas Mavericks out of their misery. We're up by 6, and I'm going straight to Jason Kidd, and one shooting foul for a chance at a 3-point play. And I've worked very hard this season to increase my efficiency from the free throw line. Brandon Roy's left too much space with that step back. It rattles off the rim, but it goes in. And now we have a 12-point lead. Usually the Dallas Mavericks play at their best in the third quarter. But as you can see, I was just rushing them, and Greg Oden was wide open. for that play. Odin gets that rebound. I went on a bit of a cold streak for like the last 3 or 4 minutes where I couldn't make a shot and I was missing my release. But I was able to regain my confidence as we enter just under 4 minutes to go, or just under 5 minutes to go. In the third quarter, Nicholas Batum with the steal. It's all about perfect passing right there. Nicholas Batum played that pass to perfection for an assist. Running that same play, 51 roll on the right side. I have 19 points, 7 for 14 field goals. And here we go again. I'm running that same play. Dirk Nowitzki leaves us too much space. Now I'm 21 points, 8 for 15 and 4 assists. And now I'm starting to just find my rhythm. I've got 24 points. I've just knocked down that three. 9 for 16. As you can see, I'm driving all the way into the paint. Jason Terry fouls me. And 1. That double clutch layup. Attacking the paint. Now I'm just finding my confidence, right? As you can see, the pick and roll. Aldridge drives to the rim. All the way in. And we're up by 14. As we enter the final 4 seconds of the third quarter. I'm going to try and foul Jason Kidd again, and I do foul him. I only made one of my free throws, though, but as you can see, we end the third quarter up by 13, and Jason Kidd's on 5 fouls. So they've got to literally swap in Bodar for Jason Kidd. Deshaun Stevenson, he gets it on in the action with a personal foul, and Greg Oden makes him pay for that. 7.5 minutes, I'm up by 15. Elliot Williams with a free. Right there. Extends the lead to 16 now. Batum drives all the way. That should have been a foul, but goes double clutches under the rim. And yeah, we're dominating the Dallas Mavericks. If there was ever a game to really deflate their confidence, it's this game. As you can see, JJ Barea, he's not even safe with that Euro step personal foul and one play. He didn't make it. Miller hasn't shot that well this series. He was able to make that one. Look at that mean crossover by Nicholas Batum. Two-handed slam all the way to the rim. And this was pretty much the story of the game. As you can see, Nicholas Batum unguarded. Andre Miller wide open. We don't really do alley-oops, but we should do them a little bit more. It's just that we've conceded so many turnovers this season and we don't really want to give the ball away anymore. This was my last possession of the game. LaMarcus Aldridge was slightly left open, and I got my 7th assist with that game before Coach subbed me out, and he called time on the game. Batum wide open again for free. 21 points for Nicholas Batum. We take this game 105-79 in Game 4. Elliot Williams just throws up a shot there, but that's it. We take Game 3. And the first time in this series, I was the player of the game. Easily my best performance of the season's best performance of the playoffs. 28.6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Dirk Nowitzki 19-18-2. And as you can see, I had 28-6-1. Nicholas Batum 22-2-3-1.